Have you ever been accused of something you didn't do? I have. Recently, I was accused of being a rapist. I was accused of being a criminal. Donald Trump, who is running for president of the United States, accused me and the millions of Mexicans that have come to the United States of being rapists and criminals. During the launch of his campaign, he said, Mexico is sending its wars to the United States. He's sending rapists and criminals, and some, maybe, are good people. This was not an interview with a journalist. He was not tricked. He was not taken out of context. Those were his words. Now, you may say, Donald Trump is just a crazy egomaniac. Don't pay attention to him. Besides, those are words, only words. I mean, what can words do? Can they hurt people? Can they help people? We're talking about words. Let me tell you a story. In 2002, I was living in Indianapolis, Indiana. I was working as a contractor, and my contract ended. To help me, a friend of mine rented me a room in her house. One day, during the first week I was there, she came home visibly upset. She told me that she had a fight with her parents. They were worried about her. They told her that she was in grave danger. They told her that I was going to rape her, that I was going to steal all her things and then go back to Mexico and she will never be able to find me. And that as long as I stayed in her house, they were not going to visit her. And for the 3 months that I stayed there, they didn't. Her parents didn't know me. They had never met me. What's more, her mom was from Germany and her dad from Kentucky. They probably had not had much interaction with Mexicans. But probably, at some point, they heard the words, Mexicans are rapists and criminals. The words, Mexicans are rapists and criminals. And like Donald Trump, they believed them. Now, words can be used in different ways. Let me show you another one. In 1997, I came to the United States. I moved to Memphis, Tennessee. I was alone in a different country with a different language, different culture, different everything. If you have never been in this situation, it's hard for me to communicate how isolated you feel. You have nobody to talk to, you don't know anybody, and everything is different. After a couple of months, I learned about Toastmasters, and I went to visit a club. The first person I met was Lynn. His words were friendly. His words made me feel welcome. And because of him and his words, I joined AOK Toastmasters in Memphis, Tennessee. One day, Lynn said to me, Juan, I have a great idea. Why don't you give your icebreaker at the upcoming regional conference? It'll be fun. There will be people from Mississippi, Tennessee, and Arkansas. And since you're doing it there, you have to do it without notes. I didn't know any better. But because of his words, I said yes. And a couple of weeks later, in Oxford, Mississippi, I gave my icebreaker in front of more than 100 people without notes. Words, just like the first example. But unlike that one, Lynn's words had a very different impact on me. His words uplifted me. His words made me feel that I belong. His words inspired me and allowed me to do something that I didn't think I could do. Words. Are you aware of the words that you use? Are you aware of the power of the words that you use? Next time you speak, remember, words have power. They have power to hurt. They have power to uplift. They have power to do damage. They have power to inspire. Do you want to be like Donald Trump and use your words to hurt people? Or do you want to be like Lynn, my Toastmasters mentor, and use your words to inspire? It's up to you how you use this power. Choose carefully, even if they are words, just words.